Welcome to the Spy Collection. I'm Anastasios, and this time I have an item from my collection that comes from Israel. Based on intelligence provided by Israel's Internal Security Service, the Shin Bet, law enforcement at Jerusalem was able to stop a suicide bomber, and here you can see some relics from this intelligence-driven counter-terrorism operation. Shin Bet is a two-letter abbreviation of Secret Service in Hebrew. The agency is also known as Shabak. This is the agency responsible for intelligence related to the internal security of Israel, as well as diplomatic missions and executive protection. But back to the relic, what we see is the trigger switch and a piece of the fragmentation layer. This is a typical technique of suicide vests that is used to this date. Bomb makers are putting ball bearings in front of the charge and stick them together to ensure that they will not fall down, and depending on the explosive material, they might even stick them to the explosive material itself. You can find lots of photographs of similar suicide vests used to this date, following the exact same method for improvised fragmentation. I will leave the links for the sources of the photographs in the description below. And this was the first part of the relic. A piece of the ball bearing that the suicide bomber had in their vest in front of the explosive charge. The second part is the trigger switch, the switch you see here. This improvised trigger switch was built with an improvised safety mechanism that you can see here. This pin was melted inside the switch to ensure that there is no way for accidental activation of the switch. We can also see that there was another attempt to make this safety mechanism over here, but it failed because it was going through the thick part of the plastic. So for the suicide bomber to use it, they would have to first remove the safety switch that, as you can see, it is wrapped in electric tape, and then they could actually activate the switch and detonate the explosive charge. Such bomb artifacts are crucial intelligence source. They are analyzed by forensic experts to provide insights such as where the materials were sourced from, any evidence of fingerprints or DNA, all those small details that indicate the bomb maker's habits and skill level, and several other factors. So even from the intelligence gathering perspective, bomb relics are very important in the field of counterterrorism. Counterterrorism intelligence is a huge domain for most countries nowadays. And Shin Bet, along with many others, are doing remarkable work in this space. This artifact is proof of how counterterrorism intelligence saves lives across the globe, though most of those cases are usually not in the front pages of newspapers, since intelligence successes tend to remain in the shadows. But no terrorist attacks in the news doesn't mean that there were no secretly disrupted terrorist attack plots. Remember, nothing is as it seems.